Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio, December 13, 2021. The absence of evil does not mean that something is good. This phrase, beyond how philosophical it might sound, would be available to place you in any way and weigh in energy that scares off equivocal steps on your way and makes you feel that everything is much more prosperous than you think. For this, the transition from Sagittarius to Capricorn would do the same to take what you do not need. The layout is essential to make everything you can handle properly. Now that you have a couple of individuals pressing you, which could well be from work or some neighbors, you could fill yourself with the energy of the new moon to have the best of you wherever you see it. A light at the end of the tunnel is how the brightness of your steps would be glimpsed. Let no one try to turn you off. Possibly envy would be waiting to want to fall like a bomb in anything you undertake. You have a square between Neptune and the Sun, which would be the gray cloud to dissipate. You've probably heard something called timing. It is the art of spiritual coincidence, or being in the right place at the right time. Today you could have this kind of luck if you are trying to connect with someone new to help you with business. Or maybe you meet someone who ends up being an exciting new romantic prospect. Let your intuition guide you today, and something special will start to happen. You take full advantage of the stars to set up your pawns and advance your arguments. The realization is at hand. Know all the same relegate to the background your worries to devote yourself to your personal goals. Listen to those around you, but express yourself freely. Be sincere by remaining a diplomat even if this is not always easy. Your long-term relationships depend a lot on your attitude, on the effect you have on others. This day is a good time to assert yourself and emerge victorious in family matters or in connection with the house or the people you love. They will give in to your desires if you make it clear what you want. Serenity is what without a doubt could be the key for you to find in what you do, much of what could balance you to feel good. Now, chocolate and sweets should be eradicated so that your body can feel healthier than you think. The keyword today is limited, so think about what this means to you. The moment for self-reflection has arrived. Set certain limits and decide frankly where you are going to draw the line. You have to learn to say no in certain situations. Your health, mental state, and personal relationships depend on it. A slight decrease in your cholesterol levels could weaken you a bit, especially if you are from the first decan. The good news? Small physical worries related to food are a good excuse to taste delicious dishes, in moderate quantities of course. In your case, favoring meals rich in lipids and more precisely in omega-3 will do you the greatest good. For example, a fresh smoothie for breakfast made with kiwi, orange and strawberries will be a good idea to start your day. The care you would have had of your economy would be as important as the care you put into each energy that is around you. Do not forget that everything you develop from this moment on, it would be essential for you to have the opportunity to feel that everything is put into economic improvement. Remember that number 3 came to stay with good energy in you. Today you will have a positive feeling about your finances. You have been working hard to save money and to put your situation in order. You may see how all this effort finally pays off. You will find that you have more money in your bank account than you thought. Or you will receive good news regarding the results of an investment. You deserve this financial breakthrough. A little aggressive, you never stop imposing your points of view and convincing your interlocutors who are a little dumbfounded by your demise. Take advantage of the lunar presence to develop your field of action and showcase your skills. It is by looking at the details today that you will see more clearly the main lines of your financial projects. It is also by listening to certain discussions or taking advice from experienced people that you will find interesting, uplifting opportunities. From this moment on, you would feel that you have something special in your environment, in such a way that you would not take your finger off the line on what you should do to feel that you have a series of strategies available to not continue feeling the pain of your past. The new moon would give you protection for it. It seems that today love affairs are paralyzed. Perhaps you have lost contact with your real or potential partner, or are too busy to call anyone. Today is a good day to concentrate on personal projects that you may have pending. This way, You won't think so much that you are going to spend the evening alone, and you will have the feeling of having completed your work. The alignment of Mars with Saturn indicates that budding loves are particularly promising. You will slowly fall under the spell of a caring and patient person, and you will be seduced. If you are single, do not hesitate to encourage a flirtation, a look a little too focused, a hand slowly withdrawn. These small, almost innocent gestures give you confidence in yourself and in your ability to please. They could lead you on a first date and more if affinities. You would be grateful to a person who seems to be like a teacher, because everything you have done so far could be essential for you to take into account that your purpose of being at work where you are would be rewarded. There can be many changes in the air today. It can be difficult to define things recognizably. You will see that it will be difficult for you to sign contracts or conclude employment agreements. Before reaching a final agreement, you will want to have more information on the subject. Be patient at the slower pace of things. Keep your mind open and don't make a judgment until you have more information. Your wallet is doing well. Placed under the sign of stability, your expenses will alternate equitably between your daily obligations and your pleasures. You shouldn't experience any unforeseen charges right away. If you don't have any financial plans right now, you can take this opportunity to start saving money. Conversely, if you were waiting for the right time to make a purchase, or if you have a planned vacation, you can follow through with peace of mind. Excellent prospects in sight today, especially for the natives of the first decan who will see the good auspices of Mercury increased tenfold by its position in the 8th house. All the signals are green so that you can spend a day under the sign of harmony and complicity. Perhaps now is the time to take advantage of the exceptional astral climate to make a decision that you have been putting off for a long time, or to embark on a project that you keep putting off for a lack of self-confidence.